If you're an athlete and you're struggling with an injury or pain of some sort, you probably tried massage in the past. This was supposed to unlock those tight muscles or somehow magically fix your injury after a certain amount of sessions. But what you found is you tend to end up going around this cycle where you go for massage, feels good for a few hours or maybe a few days, and then you have to go back again in 3 or 4 weeks because that pain, that tightness, that stiffness comes on again. In this video, I'm literally going to save you thousands of pounds that you would have spent on massage, having to go back every 3 weeks for the rest of your life. I'm going to explain why massage isn't fixing you, point number 1, and the exact system you can use instead, point number 2, that is way more sustainable in the long term. Imagine you've got 5 cups. 1 cup has got strength in it, then we've got mobility, we've got plyometrics, which is jumping, we've got confidence, and we've got pain. All of these things make a difference when it comes to fixing injuries. And I would argue they're the most important things outside of sleep and nutrition. So in order to fix our injury and decrease our pain, we need to fill up 4 of these cups. So we need to improve our strength, our mobility, our confidence, and our ability to jump and change direction quickly. And then we need to decrease our cup with pain. So we need to decrease the amount of pain we're getting as we progress through rehab. So you're probably thinking to yourself, how does massage improve any of these things? Or how does it fill up these cups? Well, it doesn't. The only thing it does do is help with that pain cup. So it decreases the amount of pain you're experiencing for a short period of time, but then that comes back. And this is because it's not attacking these other 4 big areas, these 4 big cups that you need to fill. So what should we do instead? Well, very simply, we need to fill up these cups within a manageable pain score. So if you think about a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the worst pain imaginable and 0 being no pain, during rehab, during physio, whatever you want to call it, we want to be working within a 0 to 3 out of 10 pain score. So essentially a little bit of pain is okay, a lot of pain isn't okay, and you need to dial it back a little bit. So this is an example week of a footballer I'm currently working with. He's semi-pro and he currently covers about 12 to 13 Ks a game. So he's a really good athlete. He's currently suffering with some chronic lower back pain, and we're also rehabbing a hip labral tear. So this is a full week of his training. As you can see, we've gone for a 3-day split. So lower body, upper body, and then full body. You'll notice this looks very, very similar to quote unquote normal training. The only difference really between this sort of split compared to someone who isn't injured is just the exercise selection and the specific weaknesses around his injury. So for example, if he's lacking mobility in his lower back or he's lacking some hip strength in a particular movement, then I would just plug in exercises to fix that. But overall, it's broken down very simply into mobility, plyometrics, and strength within each of these sessions, and they only take him about 45 to 60 minutes to do per week. Then he's got some extra other daily bits of mobility, which take him about 5 minutes, and then just some little reminders about sleep and protein, which is also really important. But you can see the basis of it is incredibly simple and it's very easy to stay consistent with. So from your point of view, if you've been going to the gym 3 or 4 days a week, you can keep going to the gym, keep training. That's really, really important. You want to fill up all of these cups. If anything's giving you pain that is above a 3 out of 10, simply find a variation that isn't giving you that pain, work on that for a while, and then gradually reintroduce that particular exercise or movement that was causing pain. This is very simply what I'm doing with this client. We started very, very basic, and then we gradually got back to movements that he was struggling to do or that were very painful. The biggest takeaway from this is rehab is training. You can still work incredibly hard during rehab, and it's not a case of just resting. You want a structure like this where you're still going into the gym. And again, use that tip, swap out those exercises, work within that manageable pain score, but don't rely on a massage because again, if we go back to the cup analogy, we're not filling up any of those 4 cups on mobility, strength, confidence, plyometrics. And with getting rid of that pain cup, we're only doing it very short term with massage because we're missing out the other 4 big players. YouTube will recommend another video for you somewhere up here if you want some more information. If you're ready to jump in and work with me one-to-one, you can just check out the links down below in the description.